So what's happened to John Fury then and Mike Tyson? There's no challenges no more. So what about Mickey Theo? Is that all died as well? And Joe Egan, that's all died. Well, that Carl Frost, that died as well. John Fury's mate got some mouth, and he's good what he does. It's good for media. He's getting plenty of money out of it. But in my times, he wouldn't have got away with that, mate. He would not got away with that. Imagine doing that to a person like Nosh Chappelle. Nosh Chappelle, they'd gone straight down there and smashed him there and then. It'd have been none of this, get a ring sorted out and all that. You know what I mean? What about, well, not so much Nosh Chappelle. What about Cliff Hills? He would never have done that to Cliff Hills, mate. Never in a million years would he done that to Cliff Hills or Johnny Waldron. Imagine John Fury wouldn't have lasted 2 minutes, mate. And he knows what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? Personally myself, right, I think Mickey Theo should fight him. I think Mickey Theo's the only one really that should fight John Fury. You know what I mean? I personally think so now, yeah? If I was maybe 20 years younger, you know what I mean? What am I, 70 odd now? If I was 20 years younger, say maybe even 10 years younger, I'd fight John Fury. I'd smash him all around again, mate. I don't think he's anything. I've seen him on the bag. He's terrible. I train nearly every day, right, on the bag. I know I only do, maybe I'm getting to do 10 ones now. 10 ones on the bag, rest 10, and I'm getting there, you know what I mean? It's all coming back, plenty of heavy shadow boxing with weights in my hand, you know what I mean? I'm on the running machine all the time. I'm doing lots of gym work, lots of weight work. Yeah, I'm in there for 45, 50 minutes every day. And I ain't non-stopping, I ain't stopping, mate. I'm in there all the time. I mean, people think because they ain't see me on YouTube that I'm not training. Well, I am training. The only what's happening, when I go up there and put it on my phone, and I go in there and put it on the, so you can I can record it. A couple of times my phone's fell over, and it's I go and get it fixed. So it's a waste of time. So what I'm gonna do is wait until I'm ready for it, and just do one clip and let you know how far I've come forward. Yeah, I've come forward a lot on the as I say, on the bag work. I'm now doing 8 rounds, 9 rounds on the bag. Only 1 minute, only 1 minute each round, but it's getting better and better and better. Someone keeps saying, well, why don't you just do 5 rounds and do 5 twos? Well, I might do, you know what I mean? Yeah, anyway, it's not about me, but if I was 50 years, 55, 60 years of age, I would have fought John Fury and smashed him all around the gaff. Without a shadow of a doubt, mate. Easy. I'd have been too strong for you, mate. I'd have been too powerful for you, John. You got Mickey Theo, who's definitely too powerful for John Fury. You know what I mean? Cliff Hills would have killed him. Johnny Waldron, same thing. There's some good fighters out there. Lloyd Wolfram would have done him. I think even Colombo would have done him, you know what I mean? So in our times, John Fury would never have said he'd have fought any man 55 or even a little bit older, because all them lot now, they're all dead, mate. But they'd have smashed John. I think out of that lot, really, I'm the only one alive, yeah? I think Johnny Waldron's still alive. I think Johnny Waldron, even now, at his age, would do John Fury. Without a shadow of a doubt, at his age, he would do him, All right, he's put a bit of weight, and how long will it take to get back to training? You know what I mean? But when I see the funniest thing I ever seen, right, was, come on, he's a good champion, Tyson. He's good, you can't take it away from him. But he's good, maybe getting in the ring, shadow boxing, sparring, mate. But on the weights, this geezer's useless, isn't he? I see him doing pull-ups and weights. He's useless. He's completely useless. He's all lanky, and he got long arms, long legs, and that's what gets him where he gets, yeah, because he's got such long arms of throwing punches, legs are long. He's just like a spider, isn't he? He's like all over the gaff, isn't he? That's why he is what he is. When you get near him and he gets it on the chin, he, goes over a bit, he gets up, doesn't he? He gets up. And there's a lot of things saying now, was it all fixed? Has everything been a fix right the way through it? You know, with Wilder and all that. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But they say, did Wilder hit him on the chin when he went on the floor, and he made out that he was knocked out and got up at the count of 9? Was that all cobblers? Because now boxing, you know, the boxing game's become that, and it's become a game now, isn't it? It's like, you know, they're just mugging people off. They're just taking their money and mugging them off, aren't they? Really, because it's no longer about the belts. It's just about money, which is really, when you think about it, in a way, maybe that's right, you know, because in our days, 60s, 70s, there wasn't no money about, you know, fighters, you know, Henry Cooper, Billy Walker, Brian London's, you know, Jack Bodell's, all them people, Brian London, they weren't getting no money, was they? They'd be lucky to get 50, 60 grand. Now they're getting like, I don't know what they're getting, 50, 60 mil for a fight now, and I swear. You know, look at this Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Is it ever going to happen? Every time something comes on that media and it's near enough there, something happens. Cut eye, dodgy nose, something happens, shoulder. It always happens, you know what I mean? It just goes on and on and on, you know. And really, in my times, Frankie Warren, Joe Pyle, and if John Fury would have said anything about that then, in them times, when Frankie Warren was doing it, and Joe Pyle, he'd have got a fight straight away, John Fury. They wouldn't have mucked about. They'd have gone and found him, mate. They'd have gone where he was, and it happened there and then. They'd have took the fighters to them there and then. They wouldn't have mucked about, you know what I mean? Because in my times, that's what it was like. There was none of that 6 weeks to 2 years waiting list, you know what I mean, before you had a fight, you know. It was there and then. It was like weeks, you know, or days later in the dressing rooms. It was like, yeah, we'll fight next week. You know what I mean? And listen, let me tell you something. Unlicensed fighting, in my times, it was hard work, mate. It was hard work, mate. You know what I mean? I remember when I was fighting, Jimmy Tibbett was my trainer, and Jimmy used to go to all the clubs and, you know, picking out all bouncers and all that and getting fights, trying to get fights. It's quite hard to get fights, you know what I mean? Especially heavyweights, it's very hard in my times, you know. You only had so many people, Cliff Fields, John Waldron, you know, Lenny McLean, Roy Shaw, but they wasn't really doing too much. They was always picking their opponents because they didn't want to get mugged off, you know what I mean? Lenny, seriously, all jokes, I reckon I'd have beat Lenny. Seriously, I reckon I'd have beat him. It's easy for me saying it now. He's dead, you know, I'd have beat him. Lou Yates, another good fighter, mate. Lou, he could march on Lou. You know, they reckon that he'd beat Shorey. I like Roy Shaw though. I did like Roy Shaw game. But I liked Roy because he'd gone through what I went through in prison, yeah? Roy Shaw trained in prison and, you know, and come out an animal, come out a machine, yeah? Same as Paul Sykes. I'll do another one about Paul Sykes later. I like Paul Sykes, you know, and, you know, a lot of people say this, people say that. But as I say, you wouldn't have said it if he was out. If he was out on the street now, they would not have done a thing. Bang, 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 later, bye.